two final questions. Mr. Ramesh, we talked about him going to the Atal Samadhi in Delhi, and a lot came out of that. Is there an attempt somewhere down the line of the Congress now to build parallels of what may be the narrative that the Bharatiya Janata Party built of a Patel versus Nehru to an Atal Bihari Vajpayee versus Narendra Modi? Because if that's the case, it's a red herring, because it's not that Atal Bihari Vajpayee was a moderate face.
No, I mean, Atal Bihari Vajpayee's memorial happened to be in Delhi, close to Rajghat. He happened to be a former Prime Minister. He also happened to be a Prime Minister who reminded the Chief Minister of Gujarat of his Raj Dharma in 2002, which the Chief Minister willfully ignored and disobeyed. And Mr. Vajpayee did not believe in the politics of vendetta. He did not believe in the politics of harassment. He was a large-hearted Prime Minister. He was not a Congress Prime Minister, but he had tremendous regard for Jawaharlal Nehru, as I've said. He wrote to Mr. Nehru at the height of the Chinese invasion, asked for Parliament to be convened earlier. Mr. Nehru agreed, and now Chinese incursions are taking place, and Parliament is not allowed to debate the border situation. He had a very good relationship with Indira Gandhi, and he gave an interview, a television interview, 30 years ago, or some years ago, not exactly 30 years ago, because maybe over 25 years ago, where he said that he owed his life to the magnanimity and generosity of Rajiv Gandhi, who sent him off to London, to New York as part of a UN delegation so that he could have medical treatment. This is what politics is all about. Okay. And I think Mr. Gandhi, in keeping with the spirit of the Bharat Jodo Yatra, was paying tribute to a large-hearted Prime Minister who, although a political opponent and a political adversary, believed in the politics of decency.
All right. Now, talking about the politics of decency, talking about an ideological renaissance for the Congress, I want to just ask you two final questions, and one of them has to do with, do you see the sidelining of Mr. Shashi Tharoor, your own colleague in the party, after he contested for the president? Because one could say there are multiple examples to suggest this.
It's got nothing to do with the Bharat Jodo Yatra, but since you've asked me, I will answer you that question.
All right.
There is absolutely no sidelining of Mr. Tharoor. Mr. Tharoor continues to be an active member of Parliament, although temporarily in a wheelchair. He continues to be the chairman of a standing committee, a very important standing committee on chemicals and fertilizers. He continues to be an active leader in Kerala, nationally, internationally. So I don't see where you get this idea of being sidelined.
Multiple examples, Mr. Ramesh, but yes, we did ask you that we'll only speak about Bharat Jodo Yatra, so we limit ourselves to that question.
I'm giving you the answer. On what evidence are you asking me this question that he's being sidelined? He's not being sidelined.
May I give you the examples then? He wasn't a part of the star campaigners in Gujarat. He's never accompanied Rahul Gandhi while he's been walking in the Bharat Jodo Yatra. Be it the...
He's welcome to join any time. It's all entirely up to him. He joined in his constituency. He had other engagements, I presume. He has not. Nobody has stopped anybody from joining.
The Youth Congress had to pull out of a function which they had invited him for.
Sorry?
The Youth Congress members, many of Mr. Tharoor's team would tell us, that the Youth Congress members had to pull out of a function which they had invited him for.
I'm talking about you are asking me why he is not on the Bharat Jodo Yatra.
Fair
so let me challenge that question. Anybody is welcome to come and join. Nobody gets invited to the Bharat Jodo Yatra if you're a member of Parliament. If you're a Congress member of Parliament, you automatically come. You come and join. You come and walk. Of course, if you're a non-congressman, you try to find out, suitable times. You find out how to coordinate, the walking along with Mr. Rahul Gandhi. But if you are a Congress member of Parliament or a Congress MLA, I've heard of not a single instance who has not walked with Mr. Rahul Gandhi. So it's completely wrong to say...
But the rest of the questions on Mr. Tharoor are for another conversation. But last question, Mr. Ramesh, before we let you go, is there going to be a second Bharat Jodo which possibly will cut through from Gujarat to the northeast? Is that on the cards at all?
Well, immediately following the Bharat Jodo, we have the Heart to Heart Jodo Abhiyan, which starts on the 26th of January. It will go up to the 26th of March. It's a 2-month campaign at the block level, at the district level and the state level. It will have a couple of yatras, Mahila yatras focused on the women particularly. And the Heart to Heart Jodo campaign will take the message of the Bharat Jodo Yatra to more and more sections of the population, particularly at the booth and block level. So our hands are full for the next 2 months. After that, if there is consensus on a, say, Porbandar to Parashram Kund Yatra, a west to east Yatra. I'm sure we'll do it, but there's been no discussion on that as yet. I'm afraid right now the focus is on to complete the Bharat Jodo Yatra before the 30th of January by unfurling the national flag in Srinagar, and then launch the Haath Se Haath Jodo Abhiyan from the 26th of January till the 26th of March.